Hey, what up, Bigrat310 back at it. Like I told you, I was going to start Q&A. Gotta do this quick. Try to get this all in one take. I got like around 10, 11 questions. Some require more than one answer. First one's from SJRXX619. Like I said, he's the last Wrestlemania card that I'm going to look at. And I want to thank you guys for giving me new questions. Except for one guy, but I'll talk about it later. Thank you for giving me the new questions. I really appreciate that. His Wrestlemania card, ECW title, Swagger Dreamer. Women's title, Beth versus Rosa. If Rosa's any good in the ring. If not, then Phoenix Melina. Hardy, HBK Taker, Jericho Rourke, Cena Edge, Triple H Orton. I've been predicting this card for a long time. Beth Rosa, even. I don't agree with Swagger Dreamer because if Dreamer's contract expired in June, they're obviously not going to have him fight at Mania. He's nowhere near ready to fight at Mania. But since Christian did lose the ECW title, maybe he might go to the Money Bank. Maybe Dreamer might fight at Mania, but not so sure about it. pnrwrestling asks 2 questions. What talent from TNA do you think will go to WWE, and what WWE talent could go to TNA? Well, I already know that in the future or right now, I don't know what you mean. Sanjay's might go to WWE. WWE is interested in Robert Roode, and they were interested in Braden Walker, I guess. So I guess they can be interested in James Storm. So beer money. I don't like recommending WWE talent that can go to TNA, but there are some. Chavo Guerrero, I thought could do I thought he was supposed to go in 07 when his contract was coming up, and I thought he would do very well. Like, he can make a part of LAX or something like that. He could have done very well in TNA because he's right now is being used as a gopher. Scotty Goldman's gone. I really wanted him to be in TNA. Cody Rhodes, he belongs to TNA because I don't like Rhodes that much. I like him. It's just he's boring. TNA can like help develop him, I guess, because if you're not over WWE, you have to leave WWE, train some more, and come back. And TNA is a great place for him to train. Now, he asked me this question, and when he asked me this question, that's when I made my video about stop asking me repetitive questions. But I'll do it for him. Who would you like to see in 2009 get the biggest push? But who do you think that they will choose? I think one of the legacy winners will get it. I disagree. I agree with the DiBiase will get more powerful, but I don't think it will get the biggest push. I've already said this 1,000 times. Born, maybe, because of winning the bank, but the 3 main guys, Christian, John Morrison, MVP. Enough said about that. Okay, RKOWNEDU. I have a question, and by the way, I'm very impressed with your videos. Keep them coming. Do you think that the Undertaker's streak will be broken before he retires? Yes, by whom? I've said this before so many times. The only person I thought who should have ever retired was Ric Flair. And if Shawn Michaels retires this year, then yes. But that's it. If not that, let him keep the streak till he retires. His retirement match, the only person who I think is as good as quality as the Undertaker is Michaels or Ric Flair. And if they're not going to be the ones to do it, then no one deserves it. And he should go into the Hall of Fame, retire with the record. Like I said, he's my favorite wrestler. Do I have to say it again? Fathead. Sorry, this damn computer is so confusing. Fathead. Let's take a good look at him. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, thank you there. TimmyJockDW. Sorry, I spelled your name wrong last time. In the WWE since 1995, who do you think the best and worst announcer commentator and the best team? Since 95, I like JBL and Michael Cole. I don't want to say JR and the King because everyone's going to say that. I like JBL and Michael Cole. I like the one they have now with Styles and, Striker and Grisham because they're pretty good. Ones I didn't like. I thought Gorilla Monsoon was a little overrated. Same with Vince McMahon. They were good. They just weren't great. Gorilla Monsoon was barely good. So I guess the trio. Mr. Perfect was 94, so he was probably my favorite of all time, but he was a 94. If you're talking about announcer, best, JR. Worst, if it's in WCW, I can help you out there, but if it's just WWF, it's pretty hard. I guess I might have to say Gorilla Monsoon just because he wasn't that good. Like I said, the best team is either JR King, JBL Michael Cole was pretty good, and Striker Grisham. Most channel views ever. Ask a question. Pissed that CM Punk is in the Money Bank for 2nd year in a row. He won it last year, so he obviously won't be winning it again. You don't know that for sure. Why couldn't they just have him defend his title against someone? I was thinking maybe they have the ECW title involved in the Money Bank, like Razor Ramon, HBK. They had 2 titles taken from the Rafters. Do you think they could do that this year? The Money in the Bank. I've said this before. When someone asked me would Sheldon fight on MVP for the US title, I said that at the next pay-per-view Backlash they could have the Intercontinental title and the Money in the Bank hanging. I mean, the US title and the Money in the Bank hanging from the same thing. Or, at least, if this is all possible, put the title inside the briefcase. But no, I don't think they'll ever do this because the Money in the Bank is trying to elevate someone from mid-card to main event. So why would you include the mid-card title if it's really trying to hire someone's status? And I believe in future years, definitely not this year, but I believe in future years, someone's going to win the Money in the Bank and cash it that day at Mania. Yes, I do believe someone's going to do that. And I do believe someone's going to wait an entire year. But I do believe someone's going to cash it that day at Mania. So why would they have him win the Intercontinental title, then have him win the title later in the night? It just makes the Intercontinental title look weak. No, they will never do this because you're trying to elevate someone higher than where he already is at. I kind of like Punk in the Money in the Bank because I know he can do some cool stuff. Yeah, he won't win, but I don't have a problem with that. He's supposed to be getting in a feud with Kane, which I'm not too excited about, but it shouldn't be that bad. Probably with Kane and Kelly. It's not going to be that bad. The match is not going to be good. Do you watch MMA? If so, do you think Frank Mir can defeat Brock Lesnar get to win the UFC heavyweight title? I'm not like I can't even consider myself a casual MMA fan. Like I told New York Sports Week on Skype, I watch it like rarely. I don't like, oh, let me check out what happened on UFC. Barely. My dad's a big fan, but I'm not too much into it. I just don't like it that much. To me, it's like I've been watching wrestling for a long time. When you watch MMA, it's like really slow paced. One time, I haven't stayed awake for an entire match. I always fall asleep. Sorry, it's just I'm not used to that slow style. They're like hugging on the ground. It's just weird. But I have seen I did see Brock Lesnar beat Couture. I have seen Frank for a couple of his matches. Like I said, not really full, because I do fall asleep. But I do see the toughness and intensity. Some matches are like 5 seconds. I see those. I usually see the end of them. What I mean is like I usually see the end of fights, because when I see it start to finish, I won't stay awake. But I usually see the end of a fight, and I'll get the better idea there. Do I think he can win again? I think he can, but I think he won't, if that makes any sense. I think he has the potential to do it, but I don't think he will. I think Lesnar's going to hold on to that title for a while. WWE, brah. Yo, Bigrat, where'd you come up with your name? This is the last personal question I'll answer, because everyone's interested in that. It's not that big of a story. I started watching wrestling when I was really young, and me and my brothers love to, like every kid does, have, wrestling names, all this. I don't know why, but I call myself the Rat, because I think we decided to name ourselves after animals. I was the Rat. I don't know. And, Big Rat, supposed to be like, yeah, Big Rat. And, 310. 310 is an important day for me. Don't even want to say why. It just is. So that's why I'm Bigrat 310. It's pretty simple. Like how a lot of people make their usernames. Do you think that Wrestlemania will ever come to the Superdome in New Orleans? Most likely you're probably from New Orleans. Yes, but don't expect it. Don't expect it anytime soon. By soon, I say don't expect it 2 years from now. Give it like 5 to 10. Because WWE really likes to do open door football stadiums. I know Superdome is a football stadium, but they like to do open door outside football stadiums because they're cool. The past WrestleMania was in an open door one. They like having that atmosphere, the open air. Plus, you can fit in a football stadium. You can fit more seats because you can crowd them around the ring where the field is. The next one's gonna be in Phoenix Stadium. Do I think it'll ever go to Super Bowl? Yeah, just like I won't see it happening too soon. It will, just not that quick. Jeff Gold 1765. Who's your favorite wrestler from the ECW back in the day? Minus Sabu. I like Sabu a lot, but RVD, hands down, RVD. Because he was just, to me, he was the most talented. RVD or Dreamer. I really like Dreamer. Hey, what's up, Big Rat? I got a question for the Q&A. What do you think the future holds for ECW? And do you think that the WWE will finally make it even close to SmackDown and Raw? right now, like, honestly, I don't see it happening for at least another 5 years because they just have so little of a roster. ECW, I think, might have under 30 guys. Hell no, that's being generous. Under 20 guys. Maybe even under 15. They have so small a roster and so little time. Do I think it will in the future? Maybe they might move it from Tuesdays because people don't really like to see wrestling back-to-back. That kind of, like, hurts it a little. So maybe if they move it, like, to Wednesday and have it Monday, Wednesday, Friday plus pay-per-view, that could work. And have the superstars become, like, the new ECW. Becoming, like, on Thursdays or on Tuesdays after the major shows. But I don't see it happening anytime soon because, like, WWE just doesn't seem like they're going that direction. ECW is getting better. I enjoy ECW very much. The main events of ECW are just as good as the main events of Raw SmackDown, in my opinion. Can they? Yes. Will they? Not sure. Okay, well, all I want to take, Bigrat310 out. Peace.